Hey everyone, it's xScarlife here. In this video I'm going to give you a full breakdown of cooking in the War Within. From essential stat boosting meals to feasts that will feed your entire raid. So with that being said, let's jump right in. Cooking in the War Within is much more than just making meals for yourself. You can craft food that boosts your combat stats like the stuffed cave peppers, or enhance your profession stats with recipes like the Goldfish Delight. If you are into raiding, there are also feasts like the Feast of the Midnight Masquerade that can benefit your entire group. You can also upgrade your dishes into hearty versions. With just 5 meals you can create food that persists through death, and with 10 feasts you can make a hearty feast, which is perfect for those tough fights where a wipe is inevitable. These hearty versions replace the alchemical flavor pocket from Dragonflight, adding even more utility to cooking in the War Within. Want to take your cooking to the next level? Well, then consider playing as a Pandarian. With their gourmand racial ability, they get a +5 skill boost to cooking and their Epicurean trait that doubles the benefit of being well fed. If you're serious about maximizing your cooking potential, then Pandaren is the way to go. Cooking also pairs really well with certain professions. For example, the Guardian Druids and the Beast Mastery Hunters naturally gather materials like meats, and fishing specialists can also help to stockpile ingredients for your dishes. Now let's talk about the gear that will make your cooking even better. There are two main pieces of gear that you can use. The Weavercloth Chef's Hat and the Artisan Chef's Hat, which is crafted by tailoring. You also have the Burnt Rolling Pin and the Inscribed Rolling Pin, and this is crafted by Inscription. Now quality is key here, as the green versions are very easy to obtain, but the blue higher quality versions require specialization and renowned grinding. To get these you will need to submit a crafting order, since they are bind on pickup. And don't forget to enchant your tool with the Algari Resourcefulness to boost your crafting efficiency. When it's time to cook up a storm, don't forget your consumables. Alchemists can craft the Vial of Enchanted Ambidexterity to temporarily boost your crafting stats. During the winter you can also use the Vial of Bountiful Seasons for that extra edge. For those expensive recipes, consider using optional regions like the Secret Sauce and the Hot Honeycomb. They're quite cheap and give a nice stat boost, especially on high-end dishes. If you are looking to level your cooking efficiently, here is what I would recommend. For leveling from 1 to 35 you will need 30 portion steaks and 150 pieces of basically beef. First cook 15 unseasoned veal steaks and then use them as the extra ingredients to craft some hearty food. From skill level 35 to 55 go visit the cooking supply vendor in Dornogal, which is located next to the cooking trainer. Craft 5 meat and potatoes using 40 portion steaks for levels 35 to 45. Then switch to 5 stuffed cave peppers, which will require you 100 portion steaks from 45 to 55. At skill level 55 I would recommend that you get the Ballader's Bounty recipe. You can obtain this recipe by completing the Striking Steel quest chain in Hellowfall. Start by talking to the renowned quartermaster to pick up the quest called Economical Request. After completing 8 quests, including the quest called A Home Cooked Meal, you will earn the recipe. Once you have the Ballader's Bounty recipe, you can craft 15 of them using 225 portion steaks. Upon reaching skill level 85, you can craft 5 everything stews, including 75 each of portion steak, spiced meat stock, chopped microbloom, and fresh filet. Now the recipe for crafting the everything stew can be purchased from the renowned vendor in the Ringing Deeps for 1000 resonance crystals. In the War Within, cooking is more than just meals for yourself, it's about crafting essential items for the entire community. There are 4 new feasts, including the Feast of the Divine Day, which you can get from a quest in Hollowfall called Spreading the Light. We also have the Feast of Midnight Masquerade, and this one is obtained from a weekly quest by making a pact with either the General, the Vizier or the Weaver in Ashkahet. We also have the Sushi Special. This one is available from the Profession Trainer once you hit skill level 65 in cooking. And we also have Everything Stew. This one is sold from the Assembly of the Deep's renowned vendor for 1000 resonance crystals at reaching renown level 4. You can also craft meals like the Outsider's Provisions, which provide secondary stat boosts and can be bought from a vendor in the City of Threats for around 2638k. Empress Farewell, another stat boosting dish, also available in the City of Threats for 1500k. We also have the Bellader's Bounty. This one is earned from a quest called a home cooked meal in Hollowfall. We also have the Jester's Board, and this one is obtainable upon reaching skill level 55 from the Profession Trainer. If you are not cooking for yourself, you can also make the prepared ingredients for other chefs or sell them on the auction house for some extra gold. These include the chopped maiko bloom, the fresh fillet, the portion steak, the spiced meat stock and the fine egg powder. Cooking is an essential profession in the War Within, both for utility and for making gold. Raiders depend on chefs to craft feasts and prepared ingredients, and for those hearty versions of meals, they are also quite invaluable in high-stakes battles. Whether you are preparing your food yourselves or supporting your warband, cooking can make a significant impact on your gameplay. And that's it. If you found this guide helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more World of Warcraft content. This was xScarlife and I see you in the next one.